What up, everybody? It's your boy Pyro Slays Music, and today we're checking out some Ensiferum. Shout out to our boy Renerian for the request. This is a Patreon pick, obviously, and I decided we're gonna go Old Man and Little Dreamer. I know Little Dreamer was the only one requested. However, I'm by myself today. I don't have to worry about Chuck's belly aching. Things are more fun when Chuck's not here. I can't even. No, but I see it's part 1 and part 2, right? So I'm like, why not? I got a little extra time tonight. So yeah, we're just gonna send that, and let's dive in again. Shout out to my boy Ren. Okay. Now that we got through that, let's talk about this a little bit. First off, let's talk about the drum quality. Honestly, it's kind of bad, but coming from, I really enjoy my punk rock, and you see a lot of quality drums that sound something similar. And honestly, I kind of dug it here. It fit the overall feel. How flat it was, it almost added to the medieval vibe, if you will. That little more raw presence. So thought that was cool with the production. Kind of lended to it rather than took away. Excuse me. The voice. So for the vocals, first of all, I really, really liked. Though the cleans when they first came in actually kind of came in at a weird tempo, or not tempo, but a weird level, and actually kind of scares the shit out of you the first time it kind of pops in. But that gruff voice, I absolutely love, and it really reminds me of an artist that dropped an album this year, Black Braid. The signs of the last breath of the sacred stag or something like that. Rin, I'm sending a request. I'm sending a pic right back at you. You should check that out, especially if you enjoyed this at all. It has kind of like almost a black metal element, I'd say, with this song, vocally, and I like that. I'm not huge on my black metal. A lot of weird white supremacy shit tied up into that, and it's not worth me digging through to figure out what I like and don't like. But I do like when vocals, kind of lend into that. So that was pretty sick. The really high notes in, I don't know if it's like a guitar or a lute or what it is exactly, but those really high notes when they kind of came in and plucked in, that acoustic kind of vibe, it almost make you feel like you're in a medieval, festival or something. And I really like that flute in the background as well. Very, very tight there. I kind of want to I don't know if I'm feeling digging into the lyrics, but I'll send it. My voice is I'm losing it for some reason. I don't know. Probably yapping too much. So much farther off than time could reach. Today it would be too late. So much despair he has bled, but he will wither away. No one knows that you must keep this old man wide awake, because no one knows that he could feed our lives with brighter flame. Oh. A hush, little dreamer, the bearer of light, has come to set you free. Now, little dreamer, at last you can sigh, 'cause the nightmares will be released. Sweeter far than life I found that love was, sweeter far than love to die as he did. Sweeter far than life I found that love was, sweeter far than love to die as he did. Okay, so then we got the hush, little dreamer apart. Okay, all right. The stars fell from the night sky as he reached his hand in the air. As the sun peeked between the trees, the old man burst into tears. Oh, yeah, sweeter than life I found that love was. Okay, sweeter far than love to die as he did. Yahoo. All right. Okay. I think I'm gonna give this song a. Let's give it a 6.8. A 6.8. It's definitely good. Bridging on great, in my opinion. I like it a lot. It's gonna go on a playlist. We're gonna jump over to Little Dreamer now. Let's hit it. Okay, so there we go. That was really nice. I like the tempo at the beginning, kind of slower, and then it like kind of burst into a nice burst of speed there. Really like the drums. Again, same thing with the first track. The quality there, while it is kind of shit, it works really well with the whole thing. The group vocals were really nice, and then there was a couple times in this song specifically where it just kind of dropped out into like what I imagine the Jarls just sitting in the back waiting to just start going to town singing. You know what I mean? Um, I don't know why, but it reminded me of like something you would have, like I was picturing something like, for those of you who might have played the Bard's Tale, I know they did like a reimagined where it's kind of more like snarky, and it would remind me of something you would see in there with the Nords that they had, and I like this a lot. Um, if I had to complain, there is something in the background with certain pitches of the guitar, and it really sounds muddy in a not good way. But that is the only thing I really had to complain about, and it wasn't enough that it really took away from it. Just maybe some bad production, honestly. But what are you gonna do? You can't win them all, right? You can't win them all. That's okay. It's fine with me. It's going in a playlist. I'm gonna throw this one a 7. Shout out to my boy Rin. Shout out to Ensiferum. If you guys enjoyed Ensiferum, make sure you go support them. Follow them. If they got anything going on social media. If not, I'm sure you could probably buy merch or something along those lines, see them live. Do we have, oh, yeah. We have some, they're on tour. Look at that. Look at that. And some merch. So there's ways you can support them if you're a big fan. I'll try to support the artist while they're here doing their thing. Whether I love or hate a song, I will always try to plug the band when my brain remembers. And yeah. I'm Pyro Slays Music, everybody. Shout out to my boy Rin for the Patreon pick. We appreciate you, brother. Until next time, toodaloos.